Hey folks, Nick Culbertson here, and 2020 is a wrap. So, let's get started. And just to make things a little extra spicy, this is a time lapse of some pixel art that I made. Every day of October this year, I made a piece of pixel art for Octobit, and I've been wanting to continue to do it to not get rusty. So, by George, here's another piece of pixel art with a big chonky character who's mean and lean. Oh, big dude's attitudes. So 2020 got off to a good start. Things were just like, hey, and very quickly evolved to, no. But we do see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's a vaccine coming in 2021. Some people are already getting it. So we're a little more hopeful for the future. But let's talk about what happened on the work front. While the world was ablaze, both literally and figuratively, many of us who had the capacity to work from home found refuge in sitting in our offices alone, working on different things, jumping between Skype meetings and watching copious amounts of Netflix, YouTube, you name it. This year will also be remembered as the year of the Tiger King. I saw a tiger. Also grew my hair out to a ridiculous length, but I'm not cutting it. You can't make me cut it. Did anyone make these fellers cut their hair? Plus, at some point, I'm going to start losing my hair, so this is kind of my final hoorah. Maybe I'll shave it all off and just make it a wig to wear. So this year, I had 4 work goals, and I made an acronym for them, and it was R.U.M.Y, or R.U.M.Y. I called it R.U.M.Y, and my wife said it's pronounced R.U.M.Y. As usual, she's probably right. The R stood for Radio Favorites, a new app I wanted to put into the App Store. Well, not only did I put it in the App Store, I put it into the App Store. Yes, I finished the app and it was released. U stood for updates. I updated over 100 apps this year. I should say I completed over 100 app updates this year. Some of them were multiple updates to the same apps. And in the past, I used to jokingly say that I update apps for a living. Well, I'm not joking. I update apps for a living. M stood for music. This year, I really wanted to get back focused into releasing and recording music, and I released and recorded 3 albums. I'll have the links to everything in the description, but those 3 albums were Epic Orchestra soundtrack, the Synthwave Escape soundtrack, and a blues jam track album for guitarists to listen to and jam along with. The last letter of my poorly named acronym is Y, and that one stood for YouTube. This year, I've gotten back into putting out YouTube videos. In the past, I had difficulty trying to decide what kind of content I should put on my channel. And early on in the global pandemic, I was speaking online with my good friend Ali Mirza about what kind of content I should be sharing. We've all heard that if you're a creator, you should find a niche and you should put content out within that niche. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do just one thing. I want to do many one things. And so he had 2 words of advice. Literally, there are 2 words in this piece of advice, and it is to just create. Just. A word that doesn't have too much meaning. Create. A word that has all the meaning. Just create. I like complex stuff. I mean, we're humans with advanced brains. We can break apart problems into little tiny pieces. But sometimes having just that little phrase to help be your guiding force made all the difference in the world. It became my compass and permission to just throw whatever I like willy-nilly at the wall and see if it sticks. And if it doesn't stick, that's okay. Because it's the practice of putting these things out that make you better. Not that it gets any better than this, folks. So, what's on the plate and menu for 2021? The whole enchilada. Well, I have a new acronym that is very close to the last acronym, only we have changed 1 letter. The new acronym that Moby Pixel will be doing for 2021 is... Drumroll, make a drum roll. I'm gonna make a drum roll and put it in right here. The new acronym is G.U.M.Y. And the letters are G for game development. This year, I'm planning on putting out 2 games. The first of which is going to be a rhythm game I already have in the works. And I've been filming a documentary series for it that I'm going to put on my YouTube channel, which also goes with the letter Y, but we're not there yet. We're still on the first one, which is G. Part 1 GB is I'm going to release a second game this year. And this game is going to be unlike any game I have ever released before. For simply, it will not only be a video game. I just realized that the lamp kind of looks like another finger. So the second one is for you, updates. Updating apps is the reality of the App Store. I don't plan on making any updates right now, but they have plans on making me do updates, so I'm ready to jump. They say jump, I say how high. The App Store is constantly changing, introducing new things. Advertisers are changing their rules. So if you want to be in the game, you have to update your apps. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Next, our third thing, which is getting very near the end, is M for music. I'm going to be releasing more music this year, another album that goes with the game I've been working on, and I want to release some of the old songs that I have on these various hard drives, some kind of early years demo track thing. I don't know. But through the music releasing platform I'm using, DistroKid, I have the ability to release new albums and singles all the time. So I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm not trying to put out gems right now, so I might as well, if I write a song, I'll just write it, I'll record it, and I'll put it up on the Spotifys. And our last letter, Y, because it's time for it, is for YouTube. This year, I want to just really focus on putting out a lot of quality content on YouTube. It could be tutorials, demonstrations of apps I'm working on, fun art appreciation videos like the comic book cover series I've been doing. I'd like to start doing interviews again for a new Moby Pixel show, and a lot more things that are just come to my brain in a moment's notice, and then I drop everything and say, oh, this is my top task. I need to drop everything and make this video about how to shell a pistachio. I've really been thinking about this pistachio video. I'm serious, and I'm gonna just, instead of making that video, I'm gonna show you right now. So this is a life hack you can carry through with you beyond this video. When you got a pistachio like this that won't open, don't bite it. That's just stupid. Get another pistachio shell, just put it in there and just turn it up. Boom. You get in there to all that nutty goodness. Right there, nutty goodness. Subscribe for more nutty goodness. So thanks for watching the video. So much to look forward to in 2021. I hope you will join me in this journey. Oh yeah, I'm also making a Discord. So if you want to come join and do crazy stuff with me, come over there, check out the art, be a part of the community, and let's build this city together. We built this city, alright.